Hey y'all, and welcome to the Bible in Context series. This is episode 11, Meleǩim Aleph, which is First Kings. So Melekim means kings. Pretty straightforward. This is a historical book, and it records the height of the kingdom and the beginning of its collapse. This book was compiled by prophets during and after the period of the kings. This book evaluates rulers by their covenant faithfulness, not political success. This was written during the United Monarchy and leading into the dividing kingdom. And this is the generation after David. So where does this take place? Primarily in Yisra'el, centered in Jerusalem, and later split between northern and southern kingdoms. So what is Melekim Aleph about? Glory followed by compromise. So wisdom without obedience leads to downfall. And it was written to show how Yahuwah establishes a kingdom, how obedience brings blessings, how idolatry corrupts leadership, and how compromise at the top fractures a nation. Okay, so for my simple outline, the beginning is Shlomo's rise in the United Kingdom. So this is Solomon. Middle is the temple built and the height of prosperity. And the end is Shlomo's compromise and the division of the kingdom. And then the key events here is Shlomo becomes king. Again, this is Solomon. The request for wisdom, the building of the temple, Yisrael's golden age, Shlomo's foreign alliances and idolatry, the announcement of the kingdom's division. All right, so key verses. These are the verses that I picked personally. You can have your own. The first one is Melekim Aleph 3:9. Okay, and it says, "Shall you then give to your servant an understanding heart to rule your people, to discern between good and evil? For who is able to rule this great people of yours?" So this is showing us that wisdom must come from Yahuwah. The next one, Melekim Aleph 8:61. Okay, and then this one says, "Let your heart therefore be perfect to Yahuwah our Elohim, to walk in his laws and guard his commands as at this day." This ties blessing to covenant obedience, obeying his laws, his commands, his Torah. The next one is Melekim Aleph 11, and then verses 9 through 11. Okay, it says, "Therefore Yahuwah was enraged with Shlomo because his heart had turned away from Yahuwah Elohim of Israel, who had appeared to him twice, and had commanded him concerning this word not to go after other mighty ones. But he did not guard what Yahuwah had commanded. And Yahuwah said to Shlomo, because you have done this, you have not guarded my covenant and my laws, which I have commanded you. I shall certainly tear the rain away from you and give it to your servant." So this shows that compromise has consequences, even for the wisest king. And that is my Bible in Context, Melekim Aleph. Stay tuned for the next one, which will be Melekim Bet, which is 2 Kings.